stream. We're a minute early today. We're a minute early, which is crazy to me because we're never early for anything. I'm tired. I am really tired. So please be advised about my energy. I have some good news though. I have really good news. The good news is that I ran my 8 miles today. For those that don't know, I skipped my run yesterday and I did run today. So I did 8 miles. It broke a personal record of mine, which I'm really, really proud of. Um, because, yeah, I've never run 8 miles in Ohio before. I've only run 8 miles a couple times, 8 miles, period. That's kind of a once in a year type of thing. But yeah, I had a really good time and it was not that physically demanding. I feel like my training is really really working out because I'm slowly increasing the mileage at a very very snail's pace. Because I'm increasing it very slowly, it doesn't feel as challenging. You know what I mean? Like it's not nothing's ever like, "Oh my god, that was a hard run." Because I'm slowly increasing it step by step, mile by mile, it hasn't seemed overwhelming at all. So I'm really happy about that. Hi Leah Bobia, how are you? Yeah, go me. Go me. How's your Sunday? Tell me how your Sunday's going. What did you do today? I'm really tired, guys. I'm really tired. And you know what I'm probably gonna do? I'm probably gonna make your pancakes tonight. I'm actually in the mood for fucking pancakes. Honestly, truly. But tell me, how was your Sunday? Anything interesting happen? Just prepared for Alex going to school tomorrow. I'm like starving. Like I burnt 1,000 calories on my run today. Like I feel like my stomach is empty. I feel like I'm too skinny. Did I tell you my dad called me up? My dad's been watching my. I'm gonna call my dad out again. I love my dad, but my dad like called me out to my face. He said, "Hey son, I've been watching your YouTube videos and I saw a video of you running without a shirt on, and you need to lift some weights." He really called me out on being too skinny, but he's not wrong. He's not wrong. I am a little bit too skinny, and I need to be putting on a little bit of muscle, especially because it will help me with my running. So I'm really trying to lift more weights, and I'm trying to um, be intentional about getting enough protein. No, that's a savage. Came right out of the gate. He supports all my content. He watches my videos. He watches these live streams. But the motherfucker's always gonna put me in my place and tell me the truth because he loves me. He loves me. So it happens. That's what happens when you have a loving father in your life all your life, you know? I was just telling my friend Bobby that he had to make those pancakes. They are really foolproof. Your pancakes are really great. They're fantastic. And my dad is a savage. Hi, Maicon. Maicon Santos from Brazil. I love a Brazilian. I don't speak Portuguese, but my body does. My body speaks Portuguese. Augustus Bately, how are you? Hey, David Portillo de Villa. You have such a beautiful name. I love that name, David Portillo de Villa. My voice is clean or my voice is pretty. Well, thank you, Michael. I have a clean, pretty voice. Hi, Hayden Edgar. You look nice. Thank you, Hayden. Thank you. It's the headphones that look nice. It's not really me. It's the headphones that look so nice. I love your robe. Thank you, Augustus. It's by Joe Boxer. The pancakes are bomb, I must say. Well, you are. I mean, you're right. You're right. You're totally right. You're right when you're right. I'm finally on time today. Well, that's okay, David. I'm just happy when you show up. I'm just happy when you show up. No matter when you show up, I'm happy when you show up. What do you guys want to talk about today? Ask me questions. I have no idea. I'm really tired. My body's tired. I'm exhausted. I have low energy. I'm drinking water tonight. So like let me know what are we yapping about? What are we yapping about today? Also, now that we have headphones again, we are one more step closer to doing horizontal live streams, which I think will be a lot more interactive because we can actually watch content together and react together. I love that. And I have not decided what we're going to do for tomorrow. Apparently, being 24 is considered uncle. Well, when you're 18, yes. I think Drake is the one who called you uncle last night or 2 nights ago or a week ago on Discord. Somebody called you uncle. I think it was Drake. But he's like 18, so like he's a baby. Like he's quite literally a baby. I mean anybody can be his uncle. Fuck, I'm his grandfather. I'm his grand you might be his uncle, but I'm his grandfather. He's a fetus. He's a fetus. He just popped out. Drake just popped out. You're 34. Not you being my baby sister, Leah. My baby sister. You are my baby sister. I love that. But what brought that up, David? I feel and look 18 though. What period? I know that's right, David. I know that's right. Clock it. While Drake was trying to be shady, he said, "Don't come for me. I look your age." It must be nice. Period. So one of the last things I have to do, guys, is I have to get XSplit together. I've got to get my webcam together. I'm not sure. Like I've got an Elgato face cam, which is like, you know, a 3-year-old um, webcam. But I wonder if I can the audio. I mean, the visual quality of cell phones are just so much better than these webcams. They just are. But I'm gonna see if I can jerry rig it together to really get it to be optimal. And really, really, that's like the last thing I have to do before we can do horizontal streams. And I'm really excited for them because sometimes we discuss things that require us to have some context, and it would be great to show that context. And also, that will have more replayability for me to post videos. So I'm looking forward to that. I got ID for smokes the other day and felt so good. I feel like you look really young, Leah. Like you don't look 34. You look like you're in your 20s. Honestly, you don't look old to me. I mean, you aren't old, but you don't look like you look younger than your age. I brought it up because I was like, damn. Yeah, well, you're fine, David. I feel like people that are younger feel like everybody that's more than 4 years older than them is like ancient. I think that's just like a young person thing. I think it's a young person thing. You're in your sensitive era? Why is that? What is going on, Leah Bobia? Why are you overly sensitive? Don't cry. You look young. I'm just telling the truth. If I had to clock your age, I would say 29. I would say 28, 29 is what I would say for you. Cho, you look young as well. Yeah, younger people are most harsh in my personal experience. Oh, your baby's going to school, got you all fucked up. I listen. I don't blame you. How has that been, Leah, by the way? How has that been for you with your children going off to school? I know you have more free time. You should have a little bit more free time, which must be liberating to you. But also, I'm sure you're like an emotional mess. That makes total sense now. Thank you, David. I do look young. People think I'm in my 20s all the time, and I'm 35. I'm a hard 35. I'm closer to 36. Skin's very important to me. Hi, MOP. It's great for them. They're both so excited and loving it, which is great, but I miss them. Oh, I know, I know. But you know what, Leah? I think you need to use this opportunity wisely. Use this opportunity to pour into yourself a bit more, right? You've had a long journey and your journey's not done. And I think that with this new transition with your children going off to school, I think you should be using the extra free time to reinvest in Leah Bobia, because you spent 150% of your energy investing in your children. And now you're gonna still be putting in 100%, but now you don't have to put that 50%, that extra 50% in. Do you know what I mean? You now have a little bit more wiggle room to reinvest in Leah. And I think that's important because if you're able to use this time wisely to better yourself, you'll be better for your children, right? Hi, Rod K. What's going on, Rod K? How are you? How's your Sunday? Oh, definitely. I'm going to work toward my business. Someone was supposed to read my cards and tell me if it was a good timing. Oh, interesting. Okay. That's good. Yeah, go for it. Go for it. Go for it. Go for it, Leah. Go for it. Um, why did I meet a guy at the gym the other day who was 57 but looked like he was in his 30s? He was just happy to see that I was dancing and enjoying being at the gym. You were dancing at the gym? David Portillo Davila. Not you dancing. Oh, Leah, I have not read you yet. Oh my God, let me do that. I'm gonna give you a reading. I actually do have the time now. Oh my God, I actually do have the time now to do readings again. I really do. Not you clocking me. Not you clocking me. Um, what's your question, Leah? Is it mostly business related? You want to know more about business and whether now is a good time to work towards that? I can answer that question for you. I'll record a reading for you. Not you clocking my shit. Not you clocking me. I'm a get it for you, babe. But thank you for reminding me because I do want to follow through. It may have been 3 years later, 84 years later, but I do want to follow through. But okay, back to David. Were you dancing? Were you twerking at the gym, shaking it, showing the boys what you working with? What was you doing at the gym? You had that 57-year-old looking at you like, "What's up? What is really going on over there?" How's your training going? Well, Rod K, I hit 8 miles today. This is a personal record for me in the state of Ohio. I've never run 8 miles in my entire life in Ohio before. I've run 8 miles a couple times while vacationing down in Miami Beach, which is not hard to do because when you're running against the sunset down on the beach, literally, it's just the most ethereal experience as a runner you can experience. So yeah, I've done 8 miles before down there. That's my personal record in Miami as well. So I'm very proud of myself. I am not really feeling it physically, like it's not a physical struggle, the training. The part that has been extremely difficult for me has been the time commitment. Having to run 4 days a week has taken a lot of my free time away, and I've been struggling to manage that. So that's been the struggle, and I'm still working at figuring out how I'm gonna really do this. What? I was listening to music and hitting all my goals at the gym. I'm at 45-pound dumbbells now. I'm so happy for it. Oh, good for you, David. I'm proud of you. You do you. That's what I'm here for, not the yes woman. Not the yes woman. You know, all my mods are just yes men, honey. That's what the girls say. That's what the girls say. Y'all all just yes men. Y'all don't ever call me out or clock my tea. Y'all just yes men. Y'all just do what y'all told. Apparently, allegedly. He was dipping it low. I know David was dipping it low. I know he was talking about he met a 57-year-old and he was just happy to see you dancing. He was happy to see you, all right. Do you suggest compression pants for running? I do. Yeah, I do. I feel like they help you to prevent soreness. Prime Minister Chris says zesty. Well, yeah. Okay, Captain Obvious. If only they saw the DMs. I know, right? If only you guys saw the manager channel, management channel, HR, the HR channel on Discord. That's funny. Low key, the mods run this community, not y'all. Low key, I'm just the face of this bitch. It's the mods that run this shit. Um, we're all the cameras going to die. Oh my god. So what else is going on? Rod K, are you thinking about running? Are you? Hi, Ivy Stanley. What's going on, Ivy? How are you? What's going on with you? Listen, I've been turning heads more lately. I've always been turning heads, but getting fit does make turning heads. I've even had guys ask how I got this far in my fitness journey. Well, it takes commitment. And I spoiler alert, it takes commitment and dedication. But good for you for being hot. I love that for you. I'm trying to get there too with my fitness journey. I'm tired of being skinny. I want to be like I want some muscles. Thank you, Leah, for posting the Discord channel. We are all talking about you on Discord, by the way. We are talking about you on the Discord channel. We are. Um, we are talking shit about you on the Discord channel. So join the Discord channel. It's in the pinned comment below if you're on mobile, above if you're on PC. Did you enjoy Elden Ring? Oh my god, guys. When I tell you the Steel Series Arctis Nova Pro wireless, best headset I've ever used. Now I haven't used many, so take that for what it is. Have not used many of them, but these are the best I've used. The intricacies that you hear in the audio is just sublime. Out of the box, mind you. Out of the box, audio's great. But the good thing about SteelSeries is that they have software that comes with all of their equipment. It's called Sonar, and it allows you to do EQ mixing, and they actually have an Elden Ring preset. Now, again, if I was doing a horizontal stream, which I'm gonna commit to doing horizontal streams next weekend. So next Friday will be our first horizontal stream, which is so dumb because I'm gonna be out of town Saturday night, and we're gonna be back to a vertical stream. But I digress. Um, but I really do want to show you guys how it all works. Um, but I'll show you just like really quickly. So wait, okay. So here is my sonar, okay, by Still Series, and here's the EQ settings, and I have the Elden Ring preset. So they have different things that you can do to increase the bass, the sub bass, the low mids, the mid range, the upper mids, things of that nature. Um, I just kind of want to show you guys that really quickly. Is that even if, for example, even if you get like new cushions, like ear cushions that will change the sound, you can recalibrate it to your specific desires with the Sonar software. It's incredible. It's actually incredible how you can fine tune your your preferences in terms of sound. So I like that. So if I'm playing Elden Ring, I can use the Elden Ring preset. If I'm playing Valorant, I need to hear those footsteps. Because, bitch, in Valorant, the girls are always trying to sneak up on you, but you can hear their footsteps. You need to hear those footsteps. You can, like, change it so that you can actually get the upper hand based on your audio quality. So I love that so much. And you can create different custom presets as well. So if you can create different presets for different games, different presets for just casual viewing on YouTube, things of that nature. So I'm loving these quite a bit. I'm loving them quite a bit. My nephew and I are going to start playing Rainbow Six Siege X. I know, very stragged behavior of me. Very stragged behavior of me. But we're going to start playing that together. So I'm excited. And I know that's kind of like a first person shooter. So it'll be interesting seeing how I can do and perform with these headphones and the equalizer. Um, but yes, Cypher, I did enjoy Elden Ring. Um, go you, David. That's amazing. Proud of you. And of course, you, Cho. Thank you, Leah. That's the Wild West. Put your big girl and straggle pants on before you enter. Commitment is the difficult part, but it's worth it. That's what I tell them. It's not easy, but it helps to get you disciplined. Ryan's, they look cute. Yeah, they're white. These were 30% off, so that's why I went with that. I don't have a lot of money these days, so it's been a long road, but worth it. It is a long road. That's another thing I'm gonna get back to, working out and getting in better shape. I'm always gonna be thick. We love a thick girl. Thick, thick. You gotta have a at the end. But I want to be able to keep up with these demons. I know that's right. Listen, keep back in the gym, Leah. You don't have to do a lot actually to make a huge difference. It's all about consistency. Yes, I think just walking is enough. My partner has lost a tremendous amount of weight from walking. He's kind of had some weight fluctuations. He's been overweight, he's been underweight, he's been up and down. But when he has lost weight and been at a normal sized weight, it's been because of consistent walking for 30 minutes a day. Period. Period. Sometimes, right now, um, he's gaining a little bit of weight that he's concerned about. It's not that big of a deal to me, but I want to get him up to 45 minutes per walk, and then eventually an hour. And I feel like an hour will help him to hit 10,000 steps a day, I think. So we're going to figure that out. Listen. Oh, for sure. I'm gonna find a gym near my kids' school so I can go after I drop them off. All the weekdays, some weightlifting, some resistance, swimming, rest days. Oh my God, swimming is not rest, girl. I don't know if you have swam before to work out, but swimming is a full body workout, and it sneaks up on you. I have a good girlfriend that swims a lot for exercise, and it's tough. It's not easy. But if you want to call that your rest day, honey, then I know I was like, girl, I hope you know what you're getting yourself into with these rest days, these quote unquote rest days. But that'll be good, Leah. That'll be really good. And we're all cheering you on. I know you can do it. I also enjoy an old man's ring from time to time. Hi, Jamila. I'm gonna be all over them squats. Tighten this wagon. Having two kids gave me. Listen, you got some junk falling out the back of that wagon. We gotta tighten it up, honey. We gotta tighten it up a little bit. Secure. We gotta secure the luggage in the wagon back there. That's what the squats are gonna do, Leah. We're gonna secure the luggage back there that you're carrying in the wagon. Y'all know I love a squat. Y'all know I love a squat. That's why my ass looks so nice today. That's why my ass looks good today. It's because I do so many squats. I incorporate squats into my daily life. If I don't do nothing else during the day, I'm gonna do a squat. Hi, D Mula, what's going on? 30-minute sessions are good as well. You don't have to do an hour or more. 30 minutes is long enough. I love swimming and it's awesome. It literally exercises every muscle in your body. It's too much for me. I'm gonna be a MILF in no time. Just you watch. I'll be watching. Securing the luggage, yes. Securing the luggage. You got some luggage back there. You got some luggage back there, honey. It's a wagon, but you got luggage falling out. Put the seat. We gotta put the seatbelt. Listen, the squats will put the seatbelt on that luggage, right? I said I also enjoy an old man's ring from time to time. I hear you, Cypher. I hear you. Um, wait, squats and pushing a sled will definitely make that wagon get up nice and right and tight. You're funny, Cypher. Hi, my nephew, my godson starts prec, oh, pre-K tomorrow. He will also be 5 in October. That's awesome. What's going on, Dimula? What is going on? I'm just resting. I ran 8 miles today as part of my training. I broke a personal record. I'm extremely proud of myself because of the ease of which I completed that 8 mile run. Um, I didn't really stop except at stoplights. Obviously, I didn't want to get hit by cars, but yeah, I'm really proud that I've been able to physically manage this marathon training. I'm really excited. I have to be honest though, I will be happy when I'm done. Duke, sit down. In fact, come here. Come here. Duke, come here. What is going on? Child, now sit down. Sit down. Always just doing the most. Doing the most. Just doing the most. Just doing the most. Nothing's happening, but he's just doing the most. Um, Not a MILF. Get it. A period. Gotta have goals, MOP, period. Gotta have goals. Goals will keep you living a long life. Um, Still free. I love it. Duke is still free. Hey, sweetie. Long time no see. Happy to see your pretty face. Duke is so cute. Hi, Braveheart. Long time no see. What is going on? Give me an update on your life, Braveheart. Where have you been? Give me a low light and give me a highlight. since the last time you've been in the live stream? Tell me, indulge me. I'm interested. Duke is just always doing the most. Always. Who this? Not Leah Spirit. Not Leah Spirit has arrived. She's arrived, honey. Leah Spirit has arrived. What time do you usually eat dinner? Well, I usually eat dinner between 9 o'clock and 11 o'clock. I know that's awful. I know that's awful. I know. I know. Um, but it is what it is. The way my schedule is worked out, that is when I typically eat dinner. Unfortunately or fortunately. And like I always say, guys, when it comes to nutrition, it's not, you it's like I explained a couple weeks ago with the big rocks and little rocks. I think you should focus more on the big rocks and less on the little rocks. The little rocks is what time you eat during the day, right? Sure, this could have some minute negative or positive effect on your overall well being. But I think focusing on the big rock of are you getting the right amount of protein, fiber, and calories, right? That's more important to focus on than what time of the day you're eating, right? Because getting it right on the former with the big rock, with the macro issues, will have more of a significant impact on your overall health than focusing on the time of day that you're eating. I eat dinner at 4 p.m. and by 9 p.m. I'm hungry. Well, you're probably not eating the right thing at 4 p.m. What are you eating at 4 p.m., Paulina? I'm here more often when I'm in depression. I'm not in depression and getting out a lot, so I'm not online much lately. My birthday was yesterday, 46 years old. Thank you, Lord. Well, I hate that, Lee. I mean, I hate that, Braveheart. Go away. I don't want you to be depressed. Get the fuck out of here. Get off of the internet. I want you to go live your life and be happy and beautiful. Um, what's been going on lately? Happy birthday. Happy belated birthday. I'm happy you were born, by the way, Braveheart. I'm very happy you were born. But I'm pissed that you're here now. Now that I know that. Bitch, I don't want you here if you're depressed. Right? What's the tea? What's going on, Braveheart? How can we help? How can we assist? What do you want to get off your chest, honey? What is going on? Happy birthday, fellow Leah. Mine was Monday. We got some Leos in the house. We got some raw. We got some lines in the house. That's dope, man. Definitely good. You broke your record. I've just been chilling. I'm mostly home all day. I've been studying for the ASVAB to get in the military. I set some goals like you told me. Good, Demula. Good. I'm very proud of you for setting some goals. And now it's time to get to work on them. So good for you. I'm proud of you. I usually eat what my mom makes, like a soup or meat and rice or potatoes and some type of salad. I'm not seeing a lot of fiber there. I'm not seeing a lot of fat there either. Usually, fat or and fiber will help you to keep you satiated. Maybe you're not getting enough protein in your meat options. I'm not sure. Protein can also help you to stay satiated for longer. But there's something missing in terms of one of those three options, either protein, fat, or fiber, is what's causing you to remain hungry and just 5 hours later. Lakeisha Cook says, you got it, Demula. We're all rooting for you, Demula. Maybe Indian food or Polish food. Well, Indian food to me doesn't seem very filling to me typically when I eat it. Unless I eat a lot of naan, then it's like, okay, fine. Us Leos pounce before we attack. Period. Hi, Island girl. How are you? What's going on? Tell me about your life this weekend, Island girl. I would say that I would agree I need more fiber. Yeah, you probably do. What types of vegetables are you eating? Make sure you're eating lots of broccoli. Broccoli has broccoli has fiber in it. Hey Latika Hawkins, how are you? What's going on? Lakeisha Cook, thanks. Let's go. What are some other goals that we're all? I feel like this is a very positive stream tonight. We're all talking about our goals and what we're accomplishing. People are working out. People are joining the military. People are, you know, trying to change their diet. This is really inspiring to me. It's been good. My son starts fifth grade on Wednesday, so we are just enjoying the last bit of summer break. Oh, wow. Congratulations. I've started a revolution with my walking pad at work. I love that. I cannot wait. I cannot wait to buy my new desk, which is going to be several months away. Let's just be honest. The way my budget, the way my coins are coining or not coining, the way my coins are coining, it's going to be several months before I can afford that $800 desk. But after I buy the desk, I'm then going to purchase a walking pad to put under the desk. So I'm very excited about that. I'm very excited about that. Y'all give your thumb a good workout and double tap the screen. That part, while we're talking about working out, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. If you have not hit that subscribe button yet, listen, I have checked my analytics, y'all, and a lot of people are haters out there. A lot of you guys are haters. Yes, a lot of you are haters out there because you watch these streams over and over and over and over again. You don't like the streams and you don't even subscribe to the channel. Undercover haters. It's like, okay, like, why be ugly? Why be ugly? Why be ugly? I don't get it. Latika, my goal is to lose 70 pounds before my birthday in March. Oh, you can do that. We were just talking about this. My partner Latika, he seems to have the most success with losing weight, not by changing any diet, not by changing anything in terms of food, but walking consistently for 30 minutes every day. That has been the way for him to maintain and lose weight. It's that consistent walking for 30 minutes a day, rain or shine, you get that walk in, and that can make a world of a difference long term. It's low impact. It's something everyone can do. It requires no skills to do. And it's super duper effective as well. So I recommend at least starting there before you look about changing your life dramatically in terms of like your diet or, you know, I feel like women specifically, they would do anything at the gym but do some cardio and lift weights. So you got women flying from the rooftops, you know, doing all of this dancing and all this pop lock and dropping it and upside down and using these bikes and jumping from this bike to this machine and da da da. It's like women would do anything but lift the weight and do some walking. You know what I mean? Like so I implore you to do what science says is the easiest and most effective and just walk 30 minutes a day. Just start there in terms of your fitness journey. Start there. And then maybe start increasing it to 45 minutes. Maybe do like an hour walk. Walking is something that you can do and multitask as well. Unlike running, unlike lifting weights, you can really multitask while walking. You can listen to an audio book. You can talk on the phone. You can do so many things. You can listen to YouTube. You can listen to me bitch about random shit. You know, so I really implore people that are starting their health journeys in terms of the activity or the fitness aspect of it all. You know, walking 30 minutes a day is a fantastic start, and the weight will melt off eventually. Long term. The comp man's here in chat. Period, Drake. Hey, Drake, how are you? Are you in some drama, Drake? Are you in some drama? Cause I saw an Instagram status that had me like, I was like, what's going on with Drake? I've been walking daily and meal prepping. My issue is to stay on track eating, especially on the weekends. Well, Latika, okay, walking daily is great. Meal prepping is great. That's awesome. I think you need to limit yourself. You need to have some very strict boundaries. I think maybe having, maybe you eat out once a weekend. Pick a day, Saturday, or maybe twice. You know, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how often you're eating out, but you need to start setting some boundaries with yourself and setting some barriers. You know, maybe once a day on Saturday, once a day on Sunday, and that's it. But you've got to cook everything else yourself for those other days. I mean, the rest of the day, you know, and maybe also on the weekends when you have more time, maybe that's when you should also do a legitimate workout, not just your walk, your 30-minute walk, but also do like a 30-minute workout as well. That way you can kind of sort of balance the whole idea of you eating out that day as well. Do you know what I mean? That's, you know, I don't believe in I was just talking to someone. I went to you probably know this because you live in Columbus, but I walked in the African American Male Wellness 5K. I walked. I didn't run. I walked it with my church. And anyway, I was talking to one of my church family members, and we were talking about nutrition. And she was like, "Oh, because I told her how I majored in nutrition. Like I'm a nutrition Nazi. I'm a nutrition nut. I'm crazy over nutrition." And I told her that I do not believe in eliminating your favorite foods from your lifestyle because eating the high caloric foods that make you happy is a part of your happiness in life. The issue is, I think we sometimes have a bad relationship with food that makes us dependent on those foods that are not so good for us. And it leads to that dependence leads to overeating those foods. So I'm never gonna say you should never eat out, right? I love eating out. So I eat out once a week. I eat out on Sundays. My date night. We eat out every Sunday. Um, and then sometimes special events, we might eat out at a food truck. You know, we're supporting an event. We just had Veg Fest in Columbus recently. So I went and we ate there on a Saturday and Sunday. So like it doesn't have to be like this strict thing, you know? But one way to balance the eating out on the weekends, Latika, to kind of circle back to my original advice, is to do a formal workout. Do like a high intensity training workout for 30 minutes. Burn some calories, you know, burn some calories outside of the walking. Lift some weights on a Saturday and a Sunday, and that can make you feel a little bit better about the overeating that's happening from. Oh my god, my hair is dirty. Oh my god, my hair is so I'm so raggedy, y'all. I'm fucking over it, but it is what it is. It is what it is. I'm raggedy as fuck. I need a haircut. Anyway, um, do you like never get my wait my fan mail? I don't think so. Send me a message on Discord for me to check. I haven't gotten any notifications about let me double check. Let me double check. There's some mail I have not opened, but let me double check, Drake. But send me a message on Discord reminding me to check my mail. Hey, Autist, I've been walking daily for the past 28 days straight. It's been so good for my mood and I feel better. That part. Walking daily also helps it's a mood booster too. Have you watched The Wire on HBO? No. The only thing that matters for fat loss is being in a calorie deficit. Walking won't matter if you still eat more calories than your body needs. I mean, that's true. That's true. But walking is a good way to burn calories without without really realizing it. You know what I mean? Like you burn so many more calories walking without it's a low effort way to burn calories. That's why it's effective at losing fat loss, at making fat loss. Cho is right. I started slow by splitting it into two 15-minute increments and have built up to at least an hour now at work at my standing desk. I do at least 30 minutes on the weekend. My puppy's a brat. Um, oh, you were there this weekend. Oh, I wish I would have seen you. I wish I would have seen you, Latika. It was a great turnout. That was my first time going there, by the way, Latika. Um, am I right? Having a good diet filled with protein, fiber, and vitamins is important in healthy eating. Yes. Try to reduce your caloric intake, Latika Hawkins. That is how one loses body fat. And but it's not just about body fat; it's also about the heart. So yes, reducing your caloric intake is great, but I think walking is great for the heart as well, and it's good for your metabolism as well. So the walking is important, and getting your calories under order is also extremely important as well. It's not one or the other. What are good foods for cholesterol control? Fiber. Are you eating your oatmeal? Lower fat foods. They were doing free haircuts at the men's walk. I needed a haircut. Well, damn. I needed a haircut. Bad. Can a motherfucker get a free haircut? Where the free haircuts at? I needed one. Somebody should have told me. Scratch the 45-pound dumbbells, Joe. I just did 50-pound dumbbells currently at the gym. Period, David. Period. I love that. Congratulations. We're all breaking PRs these days. I broke my 8-mile PR today, and David Portillo Davila just did 50-pound dumbbells. That's incredible. I still want to meet you on October 13th for that marathon. It's the 19th. Dimula, change your calendar. It's October 19th. And if there's enough people that want to meet up, we can do something the Saturday before. I'm taking all you have said and I'm going to be daily walking. One problem is that I live in Texas, but I'll do it. What's wrong with living in Texas? Is it too hot? Take water. Dress appropriately. I need to lose body fat, not weight. Well, the way you do that is you still have to have a slight calorie deficit, but the most important thing is that you're going to probably want to lift weights because if you can put on muscle, that will actually have you burn more calories overall when at rest. Because you are heavier with the weight, with the muscles, the body has to work harder at doing everything. And so it actually burns more calories when resting because you have that extra weight on you in the form of muscles. So there's nothing wrong with living in Texas. Well, you said, but you live in Texas. What does Texas have to do with it, Paulina? So proud of everyone who's breaking their PRs or trying to change things this year. I would love to go to the marathon to meet you. That would be awesome. It's October 19th. It's a big deal. It's a big deal. I will say that, that weekend is really tough with hotels because, of course, it's a Columbus Marathon. This is a really big fucking deal nationally. I'm pretty sure that the Columbus Marathon is a qualifying marathon for the Boston Marathon and the New York City Marathon. So it gets really, really busy. I usually volunteer every year at the marathon, but this time I'm going to be running it. So that's interesting. But yeah, look into it. If I get enough interest, I will set up a little party for us on Saturday. That's when the marathon is. I'll be running in a marathon. MOP. I'm very excited. I'm very, very excited. It's just hot in Texas. Well, like I said, bring a bottle of water and and wear the appropriate clothing. Y'all bitches better be interested because I want to meet Joe and party with y'all. That would be fun. I can't party too hard though. But yes, I do. I will be eating at this gathering because the whole idea I have to carb load the night before, the several days before. I need to be carb loading. So I'll be eating. I don't know what we'll be doing, but I'll be eating. Whatever we're doing, I'll be eating. Absolutely. Hi, Johanna. How are you? What's going on? How is your Sunday? How was your Sunday since Sunday's almost over in 9 minutes? Hi, Ryan Snyder. What's going on? How are you this Sunday? I weigh so little. I'm 26 and I weigh 15 pounds. I was told by my doctor to lose fat but not weight. Okay. Oh, you're fine, MOP. I appreciate the support that I get virtually from you every single day. Thank you so much, MOP. I've been in Dayton, Ohio all weekend, close to me. Dayton's like only 40 minutes from me, like 45 minutes. It's not far from me at all. What are you doing in Dayton, Ohio? You bought a new house, Ryan? Oh my God, congratulations. Why'd you buy a new house? What were the circumstances? And are you excited? My stomach is growling, guys. My stomach is growling. I have to eat. Maybe if I continue on this healthy path, I'll try to build stamina to do the rock and roll marathon in Las Vegas one day. Start with the half marathon. Start with the half. That's what I'm doing. I'll start with the half marathon. You can do a half marathon. Have you done a 5K before? Start with the 5K, then do a 10K, then do a half marathon. You have to build yourself up, Island Girl. Build yourself up. Ryan, I'm so happy for you. Everyone has such good news today. All these health journeys and motivation and breaking PRs. It's been a very positive stream tonight. I'll start with that first. Yeah, start with the 5K first. 5K is easy. A 5K is only 3.5 miles, I think. I'm getting married. Me and my lady friend are taking the next big step. It's been 9 long years. Congratulations. Congratulations. I've been with my man for 10 years. We're not married yet. Congratulations. That's awesome. That's really awesome. So I presume she's moving in with you? When's the marriage? When's the wedding date? Seminar on search and rescue training my dog to find whole bodies. It was fun, but it was hot. I always forget that you were such a badass, Johanna, with your job. What a badass bitch you are. What a baddie. See, only baddies follow this community. Only baddies are a part of this community. Johanna's a prime example. One goal at a time, y'all. Take your time. Don't push too hard and expect too much from yourself. Just try your best and enjoy the process. Enjoy the process. It's right. It's a bad bitch club, period. Funny story. While I lived in Columbus 2 years ago, I used to work at Pizza Hut. Don't go there. I don't really eat pizza that often, so no problem there. And if I am gonna eat pizza, I'm gonna go with Donato's. I love a good Donato's with the hot honey. I love a hot honey. I love a hot honey on my pizza at Donato's. Yes, we will be living together finally. Soon as we set a wedding date, you will know, Cho. Well, I need the report. Report back to me, Ryan, when you have more information. I appreciate you so much, Ryan. I'm so happy for you. That's so awesome. I love celebrating love. I love celebrating love. I love, love, love. Yeah, my man will be there, of course. You get to meet him too. Yeah, of course. He'll have a big sign cheering me on. In fact, I'm going to have a long list of people that are going to hopefully be supporting me at the race. The marathons are very tech savvy these days in 2025. You can literally give your coordinates so that people can actually follow people during the marathon. So if you want to meet me at a particular corner, you can do that. You can see where I am on the trail at any given time. So yeah, it's really exciting, and I kind of have a list of people that I'm going to give my coordinates. And yeah, my boyfriend's amazing. He's awesome. Very supportive. Very, very supportive. It has been frustrating for him, though. I do sense a bit of frustration from him because we're not spending as much time together because of my marathon. We usually we usually walk together every evening, but because of my marathon training, it's been very difficult to get that in because it's getting darker earlier. And when I'm available to run, which is in the evenings, I'm not a morning person. I'm not waking up in the morning to run. I'm not doing it. Sorry. But by the time I'm done running, it's already dark when I'm finishing my run. But then to walk even after that is just too much. So it's been a little bit frustrating for him. I live in Columbus, Ohio, Braveheart. It'll be in Columbus, October 19th. Hi, Patrick Torres. How are you? Happy Sunday to you. No, he's not gonna be like that. My man's very, very shy. He's very, very shy. Very introverted. He'll be overwhelmed. I can spoiler alert, he'll be very overwhelmed by the whole thing. And he's very quiet. What are y'all hoes up to? Yeah, what are y'all up to? Y'all tell me. What are y'all up to? We have the Boilermaker Marathon here where I live in Utica, New York. I've heard of the Boilermaker. Boilermaker. I've heard of that before. I don't know in what context. Maybe I was following or watching a runner influencer online, or a run tuber. I don't know what we call the run tubers, but I was following, and I think I heard Boilermaker before. Like that's not unfamiliar to me. Do people walk marathons? They don't. People don't walk marathons, do they? I don't know. How long would that take? Hmm. A runner got hit by a deer this year. Not by a deer. Run over by a deer? Oh my god. A runner got hit by a deer. That is crazy. That is wild to me. Not a deer. Not what? Bambi gotta go. I would have had to put hands on Bambi for that one. Would have had to put hands on her because now you fucking up my time. Now you got me injured. Like we gotta. I gotta put hands on Bambi now. Now I'm gonna be the villain. Now I gotta be the villain because I gotta put hands on a deer on Bambi. Oh, I would have been pissed. I would have been pissed the house. I would have been pissed the house. That's crazy. People walk marathons. Okay. What are the odds of that? Mm. The Powerball is at 500 million. Get your tickets, people. You never know. Don't do that. Don't gamble, y'all. Don't gamble the lottery. Put your money in the stock market instead. I don't support wasting your money through gambling. Um, that's some Final Destination stuff. It is. She had to be taken to the hospital for a head injury. Oh my god. I would have listen. We would have been eating venison. Is that what venison is? Is venison deer meat? But we would have been eating deer meat for the next week after I would have been done with Bambi. Are you kidding me? Not Bambi Moon, by the way. Hey, Bambi Moon. Come on, bro. I love gambling. Well, listen, gambling is. I'm not going to drag you too much, but I'll say this because I do care about finances and I care about you guys' financial health. Gambling is something that is an emotional hobby for people. And I believe that gambling, the concept of gambling, preys on our most vulnerable members of society, typically the very young and the very old, and also the very poor. And I just need people to understand that casinos and lotteries would not exist if the majority of people that played into them didn't lose. I'll say that again. A casino would not exist unless the majority of people who played them lost. They need the majority of people to lose. They need the vast majority of people to lose money in order to operate as a business. So to me, it's an unnecessary risk with my money. You can put the same amount of money that you've put towards gambling into the S&P 500 and come out 10% in profit every fucking year. Every fucking year on average, you're going to come out ahead. You're going to make 10% of your money back every year on average. I don't know why people don't do that. Well, I lied. I do know why. Because people want to be rich today. They don't want to invest for the future. They don't want to put money aside today and then wait a year later to get to reap the benefits. People want instant gratification immediately, now, instantly, not later. They want to buy now and pay later. And that's crazy because buying now and paying later is not what you think it is. Like you are setting when you buy now, when you forsake your financial smarts
for impulse shopping or impulse buying or gambling or anything like that, you're setting yourself back in the future. So you're paying for it later, just not in the way that you think you are. So I don't recommend gambling to my viewers. Um, it's fun. If you want to budget, some money aside to gamble every once in a while because you just get the thrill of it, and that's just like your hobby. I don't think it's a good hobby, but like, sure, budget, but be responsible. Just be responsible. And the lotteries are even worse. Lotteries are even worse, guys, than gambling at the casino. I'm gonna tell you, and I'll tell you why. Because the vast majority of people lose. Let's start there. So most people are losers who play the lottery. Okay. Now let's talk about the winners. Most winners end up filing bankruptcy. So I don't like those odds. I'm a very risk adverse person. I'm a Capricorn. If you believe in the horoscope racism, then I'm a Capricorn. I don't like risk, right? With my money. I like to have money. I like coins, right? And gambling and playing the lottery is not how you create wealth. It's just not how you create wealth at all. So I just had to say that before I keep reading. Okay. I love coming to this live. I learn new things every time. I'm happy to have you, Paulina. Hey, Bambi Moon. No, the Bambi we're talking about was an actual deer. I got a free play at the casino for my birthday and won $25 and cashed it out while I was ahead. I know that's right. Go get you a free meal. I wasn't going to keep playing and lose my $25, period. James Christopher says lottery is the poor man's tax. It is. I finally deep cleaned my room. I'm so happy. Oh my God. Living with a husky is not for the weak. Anyway, school starts in 2 days and I'm more than cooked. My backpack is already too ALR already. My backpack is already too heavy without any work, period. I fall into the trap. I know what I'm getting into, but I don't like it to be serious. What do you think about poker? It's the same thing. It's the same thing. There's more skill involved with poker. There's more skill involved with poker. Yes. However, again, the house, they have to have more losers than winners. They have to, or else they wouldn't exist. And there are many cases where people that play poker that are really good at poker and they win at poker get banned by these casinos. They get banned by casinos. Look it up. Look it up. Um, Thank you for being my motivation. Well, thank you, Paulina, for being here. I don't know if you know anything I could do, but I'd really love to start investing my money now. But as you know, I'm a minor, so what could I invest into right now? Your savings account, your savings account. Also, your parents could start setting up a fund for college. I don't know if you're interested in college, but if you are interested in college, they do have specific accounts, investing accounts that you can save your money and you can have it grow as you put more money into it. So those are two options. First of all, you could just save your money. You can open a bank account. I don't know what your specific age is, and don't tell us since you are a minor. I don't want people being creepy towards you. Um, but definitely open up like a checking account and a savings account. I recommend Ally online for your savings account. It's really good. That's what I use. I love them so much. Um, and just getting into the habit of saving will help you when you start really earning an income and you start being able to invest your money. So just learn the behaviors of saving money first, and then you can get into the investing part. I want to hit the lottery and live my best life, but I have a plan and have everything if I won. But the problem, Dimula, is that most people who win lose everything. They lose everything. And what makes you think that you're more special than the majority of people? Never gamble more than you're willing to lose. Period. Hey VHS, come on, bro. I love the Hollywood in Columbus. I was there 24/7. My family busted my chops saying I'm an addict and blah blah blah. But I know my limits, bro. Well, are you broke or are you poor? Where you at financially? Where has the casino gotten you financially? But yeah, Bambi, I like I said, I recommend Ally. Ally Bank is an online bank. They are able to really give you a lot of your money back in the form of interest payments. Um, and again, I don't know much about the age requirements, but I will look into Ally. That's what I use. Hi, Mandy from Australia. I went to Las Vegas this year and gambling just seemed dumb. Like, why am I betting my money if majority of time I'll lose anyway? I'm not losing my money. I worked so hard for the risk of losing it. I think people are delusional. Either there's like a fine line between delusional and desperate. I think it's just desperation. People are so crunched for money, and I get it. Living in a Biden economy, living in a Trump economy is rough. It's rough because these politicians don't give a fuck about you guys. And so there's an air of desperation among our population. And it's always been there, but I think it's amplified with the way the economy is built right now. And it makes it easy to get that glimmer of hope in your eyes that, oh, maybe I'm the special snowflake. Maybe I'm the one that will not only I'll beat the odds and win, but I'll beat the odds again and not lose everything after I get everything. There's that desperation, and it's so easy, right? It requires no skill, it requires no effort, right? So I think that's where the appeal comes from. Easiest way to create wealth is become rich and move to a poor country. Stupid question, Joe. Why do they? Why do they what? Hey, Razel. Razel Games, I miss you. How are you? Hope you're having a good high. A good little gummy puts you in a high mood. The lottery comes from the Italian Cuban numbers game, aka La Solitaire. The streets lottery was around before lottery. Hi, Elijah. Get a high yield savings account. Yes, exactly. Start there first. Tiffany's right. What's the best shampoo to get rid of lice that smells nice? Also, how's your mother doing? I've never, I've never had an issue with lice, so I don't know. My mother's great. Spoke to her a couple days ago. Can we get a high five to Basil Tiffany? Period. The best thing to invest in as a minor is a bank bond. Let it mature for 30 years and you'll be set. Mm, I don't know about that. I'm broke, bro. Well, so when you look back at all the time you spent at the casino, don't you think that's a waste of your time and your money? Imagine the opportunity cost. Think about all the money you wasted or lost at the casino, and if you had that money today in one big pile. Think about it. Why did you get white headphones? Because they were 30% off, and you have not donated a super chat to me, Elijah. You have not become a member to my channel. So I couldn't afford the black headphones, Elijah. Hey, Elgin Johnson. I ran 10 miles today. My body's extremely sore and exhausted. I ran 8. I broke a personal record. I broke a personal record. Good job to you, Elgin. Are my messages working? Yeah, they're working, Elijah. You're just impatient. That's my hobby, bro. It's like my escape from everything going on in my mind with my fake voice and those demons, you know. Well, get a new hobby, Dimula. because that's a bad habit. It's a habit that's actually not helping you at all. Your hobbies should be a form of reinvestment in yourself, either mentally, physically, financially, or spiritually. Spending your time at the casino throwing money down the drain just adds to your depression. It sets you back financially, it holds you back financially, and it just feeds the desperation to make money. It's a vicious cycle. It's like the Ouroboros. It's like the snake biting its tail into infinity. It's like you're not, it's like a never ending issue, right? So I recommend you get a new hobby. Go work out, go run a mile or two, go do some things that, are going to invest in yourself and your future. Also, what is your email address? I have told you this time and time again, Elijah. I'm gonna type it in the chat because you just there you go. There's the email. Nice job on the long run. Thank you, Joey Torres. It was a tough one. It was hot, but I did it. Yes, I lost 378 pounds. I'm aiming for 165. I'm 190 as of now. I know you look probably juicy though, Elgin. Y'all know you look really good. I just feel it in my bones. Right, bruh. Maybe go to church like I used to love to do. I told you that a couple months ago. You need to go back to church. Hey, Brian Rivas. How are you? What's going on with you, Brian? How's your Sunday going? Bad? Why bad? What's going on? Not Elgin Johnson was on my 600-pound life. Where's that episode at, Elgin? We want to watch. We want to watch. No, Dimula, you don't need Jesus. You need yourself. You need more self-esteem. You need to trust yourself. I think that if you go to Jesus out of desperation, it may set yourself up for failure. I don't know. Everyone's walk with God is different, but I think that putting all your faith into a church and a religion, it's not always the best thing. It's not always the best outcome for most people. I wasn't 600 pounds. I was 378. Well, you said you lost 378 pounds. That's what you said, Elkin. You said you lost 378 pounds. I'm getting more compliments. When I was fat and out of shape, I was invisible and people were mean to me. I hate that. No one should be mean to fat people. I don't know why. I don't know why that's a thing. I don't know why that's a thing. How do people know it's a God? Well, they they have faith. That's how they know. Through faith. Is Drake gay? I don't have you asked Drake? Why do you ask? What makes you think he's gay? Autist? What makes you think that? Shit, that's what I'm doing now. Is Lil Nas X straight? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea. I heard 50% of gays are in open relationship. Does that sound right? I don't know. I'm sorry about these questions. I really don't know the answers to them. Um, I don't know enough gay people in relationships to answer that question. I don't have enough close gay friends to really know the answer to that question. So I don't know. Um, I have one. I have one. I have a friend, and him and his partner has they have had sex with like they've had threesomes. Like they've played together. I don't know if they have like played apart. I don't think so, but they have like done things with other people together. So, if is that an open relationship? I don't consider that to be an open relationship. Um, but I don't know. I wouldn't be shocked, Joey, if that was accurate because gay men are hypersexual. Unfortunately, much to the negativity when it comes to relationships. I don't think it's a good thing, but a lot of gays are very hypersexual because they're just men. They're just men, you know. I agree. It's a bad habit. It feels like gambling will solve my problems if I win, which I know is kind of delusional. It is delusional, but the first step is understanding that you have maybe a slight issue that you need to change. Your desperation to become rich, you need to turn that into motivation, turn that into hard work, turn that into work ethic, turn that into strategy. Just being desperate is not enough because being desperate without any aim, without being um focus will lead you down the wrong path, right? Like gambling addiction. I lean towards heterosexuality, but I'm bi curious to be with a guy. I'm not a hypersexual. I wish I were hypersexual. I don't think you do. Well, you may do, but you don't want that. You don't really want that. It typically ends. It can sometimes be difficult to maintain relationships that way. How do you know what I want? Because I assume that you want to be in a relationship long term. That's how I know. That's how I know. If you want to be single and alone for all of your life, then sure, maybe you want to be hypersexual. I don't know. But, uh, you know, but, and David Portillo, Davila, I'm hypersexual and it's hard sometimes. Can you explain to the class why it's hard sometimes to be hypersexual? Do you think gay men face trauma, so that's why they're hypersexual? No, I don't. I think that we live in a society that has boiled down being a homosexual only specifically to sex. They've condensed it, boiled it down to just your sexuality is what like to be a gay man in America in 2025 is to be someone that fucks guys. That's what it means to be gay. To be loud and proud and open and to fuck anything with two legs. That's what it means to be gay. This whole sexual revolution and sex positivity movement, this is all, I think, a negative thing when it comes to the gay community specifically because it has led to a lack of commitment in terms of partnerships and marriages. And I don't think that has anything to do with trauma. Sure, there are probably some cases where people have experienced trauma that has led to hypersexuality, but trauma can lead to a lot of different issues. Um, I don't know. On the Moon says, "I'd eat your ass." Oh, really? Oh, really? Now, fair play. You're right. That's cool, Elgin. Just go to a bathhouse. Yeah, I mean, you can do it anytime you want. Cho, I told you I would definitely marry you, so I'm buying you a wedding ring, dead ass. Make sure it's a pretty one. Hypersexuality is correlated to trauma, but not always the case. Like I said the first time I found your channel, bro, I want a girl and my fake voice ruins it. Anyways, maybe Tinder or online apps. What you think? Stop using your fake voice. I'm gonna keep telling you the same thing over and over and over again, Dimula. You need to be yourself. The fake voice is trash. It's garbage. It's ridiculous. Get rid of it. What's a bathhouse? A bathhouse is basically a very outdated place. They're closing down all over the world because they're so with the rise of grinder and hookup apps, there's no need for bathhouses. Bathhouses were originally meant to be places where men that were DL or on the down low could go there and have sex with men. They could go there, go to the gym, go to the bathhouse, the steam house, work out, play pool, get into jacuzzis, and you could, you know, fuck guys there too. It was a way for them to explore their sexuality without being open about it. There's still bathhouses in major cities. Chicago has I think the one in Chicago is called Waterworks. I want to believe. Um, I think it's called Waterworks. I don't know. I've only been to a bathhouse once, and I never go again. But I did say I did want to experience it once. I did want to experience it once. I think they're dirty. I think they're disgusting. I think they're nasty. But I'm glad I went and experienced it once. I am happy I did that. But I wouldn't go back. So yeah, that's a bathhouse. Um, what love hearing about current skin regimen. Yoko says it's actually very simple. I have a very very simple routine. Um, I'll show you. I'm gonna keep this quick. I'm gonna keep this quick, but these have been the powerhouses. These three products have been the powerhouses. I have an azelaic acid by Regimen Lab. You can use my code THATCHO, THATCHO. THATCHO 20 for 20% off discount for that one. That's really good. That's really good at combating redness, acne, discoloration. It's a very, very mild exfoliant as well. So that's the serum I've been using. Kind of my two holy grails, two products that I use every single day is the Retinol and Peptides Advanced Repair Night Cream. This is basically a vitamin A product. It's a kind of higher concentration. So if you have not used retinol before or retinoids or retinols before, I definitely recommend using the 0.5% concentration. It's a little bit more gentler. But this is like my army Swiss knife. It does all of the things. It repairs, it lifts, it firms, it decreases wrinkles, it combats acne, it helps with discoloration. It does a little bit of everything. It's soothing. It's just a really well rounded, well formulated product. And then finally, we have the one sunscreen. It's an invisible sunscreen. You guys know that I am black. I am black. So I don't want to like fucking Casper the Ghost, okay? I don't want to like Casper the Ghost. So this invisible sunscreen, no matter how much you put on, it's never going to leave you looking white and pasty and pale, okay? It's also formulated with vitamin C, licorice root, and antioxidants, green tea. And the reason I love this sunscreen so much is because, again, just like with other allies of skin products, it does so many different things in one product. So you don't have to have a 13 fucking step skincare routine. It's ridiculous. You do not need 13 fucking products to put on your skin throughout the day. This is going to be soothing because of the green tea and the licorice. It's going to be combating melanin because of the vitamin C and the licorice root. You have the antioxidants and the vitamin C that's going to protect against the sunscreen damage. So it does all these different things in one product. Some days I literally just rinse my face and then I apply my sunscreen, and that's it. One step morning routine. Allies of Skin is a big sponsor of the channel. You can use my code CHO, CHO, to get 20% off of all of your Allies of Skin products. Okay? So, in a nutshell, that's been kind of like my typical routine. In a nutshell. And the cleanser, I'll, I don't feel like getting the cleanser. But the cleanser I use is a really cheap Amazon product. I'll go get it. Oh, never mind. I'll go get it. Give me a second. Give me a second, guys. I don't usually have my cleanser in my office because why would I have my cleanser anywhere but my bathroom? So this is called Neutralize. Don't have an affiliate code for them, but they're called Neutralize. This is a 2% mandelic acid and 2% salicylic acid. This is a chemical exfoliant that's a wash off. So if you have trouble with applying exfoliants, maybe they're too sensitizing for you, I think that applying them in a wash off product is the way to go because you get that contact for about a minute of cleansing your face and you rinse it off. It still surprisingly has enough time to penetrate your skin and get to work as active ingredients, but you're not going to be sensitized by keeping that on your face, for 6 to 12 hours like you normally would with a chemical exfoliant. So it's like, I don't know, $14 on Amazon. It's called Neutralize face wash. It's breakout clearing. It dissolves oil, removes grime, removes whiteheads, blackheads, all that stuff. So anyway, that is my core routine right now. If you have any other questions about skincare, guys, I am your skincare guy. Just send me an email or a DM on Discord, Twitter, Instagram, and we can talk about your specific skincare regimen. Bathhouses are closing because they are unsanitary. Accurate. It's a bunch of dudes wandering around in the dark to house music, glory holes, theme rooms, etc. Apparently, Mexico City has a lot of them. Oh, really? I wouldn't have sexual escapades with a guy, but I'll be romantically with him. But Cho, you're the only guy that I actually find attractive. Well, thank you, Elgin Johnson. Thank you so much. Maybe it's my personality. What's the sole purpose of going to a bathhouse? Did you meet? Um, can I say that word on live? I'm a, I'm a, I'm a play it safe and not because I think we're monetized, so I'm not gonna say that word. But yes, I did meet ninjas. I met ninjas there. I did. I had a little fun. I was in my early 20s. I did. Um, that's cool. Again, I believe in love and romance too. Choice taken though. Purpose of bathhouses are to have sex. Went to a glory hole before. It was an okay experience. Not my type of scene. Are those on my website? I don't really have a website. Um, I mean, I do have a Shop My page. If you want to go to my Shop My and you want to get all of my recommendations, um, I'll link it right now for you. So that's my link to my website for skincare recommendations. So if you want recommendations on skincare, I have all my recommendations right there for you to look at. Um, yeah. Wait, why do you guys keep retracting messages? That's so fucking annoying, to be honest, guys. Can we stop doing that? Because it's giving spam. What, like, I don't want to keep seeing message retracted. Can we stop doing that? It's one more thing I had to fucking read. Um, yeah, I'd rather be romantic with a guy than to be sexual. Sex doesn't equate to love. Elgin wanting to be romantic with a guy more than wanting to be sexual with a guy might be even gayer, in my opinion. Maybe. For me, the best companion has been a man, but maybe it's more about the person for Elgin. Yeah, it's worth exploring. It's worth exploring. Maybe you're a homo, maybe you're straggot. Try it out. Try it out. Maybe you don't like it, and you just go back to dating women again, and that's okay too. That doesn't make you gay because you tried sex with a guy once, right? It doesn't make you gay. The act itself is gay, but you know, um, some straight guys are curious and just experiment sexually with other guys, but wanting to go out to a candle dinner with a guy seems more intimate, in my opinion. I agree because it implies that you want to spend the rest of your life with them, right? Autist, I agree. I agree with you. It implies that you want to like build a life with them. When I was running outside on the beach trail, I saw two men holding hands and they looked happy. I thought it was weird, but they seemed very happy. Are you in a partnership with Amazon? Well, yeah, I can do affiliate links with Amazon. I can, yeah. If you click my link to Amazon, my Amazon shop, um, go to my socials. Just go to my socials. If you click, guys, you guys never do this. I don't know why people don't do this. I don't know. I don't know what the T is. But if you just click the links in the description box of the videos, it really answers all of your questions about my content. It truly, truly does. Like, if you click the socials link, that one link will answer every question you have about my content. Every last question. It will answer my email address, my social media accounts, all my affiliate links, all the products that I have discounts on and have affiliations with. It answers all those questions. So if you go to the link in the description box, click my socials. It's the very first link in the description box. It'll have all the information for you. Maybe you're just looking for male friends, Elgin. Maybe a homie loves a friend, but an actual boyfriend. I just don't see Cho as a sex object, but thank God there's lots of room in the strong password community. There's lots of room. Lots of room. Joey is accurate there. I date women, but I see myself with women long term. Sure, hire a prostitute. Demula, get it in. I wouldn't recommend long term use of prostitutes, but if you got to get it in every once in a while, then get it in. Guys, we're going to go now. It's been 99 minutes. Okay, Elgin. All right now. You have my information now. I gotta go because I'm actually starving. Oh, did I tell you? I love the headphones. I love the headphones. I'm giving customer service expert. in these headphones. When I take the mic out, it's giving customer service. Hello, my name is Cho. I'm your customer service expert tonight. How can I help you? That's what it's giving. I'm really hungry, Elgin. I ran 8 miles and I really haven't really had a dinner. I haven't had food post my 8 mile run. So I need to go refuel and it's been 100 minutes. I usually stay live for 90 minutes. I'll be live again tomorrow during the day sometime. It's a bonus stream. I don't know what we're going to be doing. Maybe I'll take you guys to a different park. Last Monday, I took you guys to Franklin Park Conservatory. It's gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Maybe I'll take you guys to a different park tomorrow. That'll be fun, right? So I'm gonna go eat, and I'm gonna hang out on Discord for a while and maybe play some games. So you can always message me, Elgin Johnson, on my social media accounts. Anyway, I can never be fat, Elgin. I don't eat enough calories to be fat, so you don't got to worry about that. I burn more calories than I eat, so hey, G, we should release the Epstein files. No shit, we should. Yeah, but it's not going to happen under Trump, so get over it, I guess. Okay. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you guys on Discord. Bye.